Hello, Facebook friends. We made it to mini session 4. This is your prime time healthy aging mini sessions here. We've covered a lot of ground, and this is the last mini session that we'll be doing in this series. So I want to thank you for watching the replay, for watching live. We've covered a lot. So week 1, we talked about opening your internal pharmacy. Week 2, we talked about inflammation. Last week, we talked about gut health. And today is all about stress. So we've covered a lot. And what we've been doing is talking about the Primetime Healthy Aging course. So I've been giving you these little snippets of the course, and hopefully you've gotten some value from it. But like I said, they're just little snippets. So the course is actually 10 segments long, over 5 weeks. So we've only covered a tiny bit in these live sessions. So I want you to go onto the wellnesswithgina.com website and take a look under the coaching session so you can get a better idea of what the online course is all about. It launches in February 3rd, but registration actually closes on the 22nd. So that's coming up pretty soon. So yes, this is the last live I'm going to do, but I'm going to do one more thing for you guys. Next Thursday evening, 7:30, I'm going to be hosting a webinar, and the webinar is going to be more about this information, this healthy living, healthy aging information for the course. So if you're at all interested in that free webinar, one more time, you get to hear about the course and about the packages that are going to be offered there. So one more chance. Okay, let's get into talking about stress. So I wanted to talk about the primary stress hormone, which is called cortisol. Cortisol is really interesting. It affects a lot of things in our bodies, and it's actually good for us, believe it or not. It goes on a bell curve. So as we wake up in the morning, the cortisol increases in your body, time to wake up, and as we go to bed, it comes down. Normal, right? Well, when we stay stressed out, the cortisol stays way up here, which makes it really difficult for us to go to bed at night. And I'm sure you guys have experienced that monkey mind that won't let you rest kind of thing. I know I get it from time to time as well. What we need to do, though, is let go of those things that are not serving us, right? And hold on to the things that bring us joy, bring us presence, make us really mindful. So how do we do that? That is really the question a lot of people ask, and I get to talk about stress quite a bit. I hate to say that, but it's true. It's true. Lots of people have stress. When we have too little cortisol in our bodies, we feel weak and slow. When we have too much cortisol, we get sick and fat. So cortisol actually does make you fat. We have to realize that and get away from having too much cortisol. How does this all work? Well, unfortunately, as a society, I think that we are more stressed out than we've ever been, unfortunately. We're working harder, longer hours. We've got more on our plate than we've ever had before. We're dealing with maybe kids who've never left home, who were supposed to leave home, kids that have come back home. We are taking care of grandkids, or we're still taking care of kids. And maybe in a place in our lives where we never thought we would be. We're thinking, these are the golden years. I should be enjoying my life. I shouldn't have so much of a load, but here we are, right? With this heavy load on us. So yes, we're working harder than we ever have. Not only the workload, but also the mental workload. So, who in your household takes care of, let's say, the house, the grocery shopping, the everyday cleaning of the house? Who does that for you guys in your home? That's mental workload. Who is in control of all the schedules for everybody in the household? The kids, running kids around, making sure everybody's got what they need for soccer practice. That's, again, a mental workload. So mentally, we've got a load. We're stressed. And not to mention what's going on in your regular everyday job as well. So there's just a lot going on. What can we do? We got to realize that stress is a mind body behavior experience. So even when we aren't sure that we're stressed, maybe you don't feel it, your body still feels it. Your body still feels it. So that's why exercise is so important, that we're releasing some of that stress. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Gina, I can't get rid of my kids, right? I still have to parent my children, or I still have to take care of my aging parents. I can't get rid of them either. What can I do? Well, realize that stress is going to happen to us no matter what, right? No matter what, we're going to have some level of stress. And that's good, because we need some push. We need some motivation to do some things, or else we'd just be sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and, I don't know, drinking stuff we're not supposed to be drinking, right? So we have to have a little bit of stress to push us forward, but we don't need too much. I'm going to share my 3 rules of life with you. And so you should write these down. If you have a pen and paper, write these down, because they're going to serve you well if you remember them. Rule number 1 is that life is hard. I'm sorry to tell you. If you don't know already, life is hard. Anytime that you're going for a goal or reaching for something important in your life, you're gonna run up against some resistance, and that's normal. And that resistance is there to help us see growth, help you see opportunity, right? Rule number 2 is that life has meaning, and that's just about the growth. You're there to learn a lesson. That's rule number 2. Rule number 3 is that you have a choice about how you're going to react to rule number 1, that life being hard. How are you going to react to that? We have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. So what does your brain do with what's in front of you? That's the question. Is it looking at it as an opportunity of growth, or is it just looking at it as a challenge that you can't overcome? That's really the question. So we're going to be talking about all of this in the Healthy Aging course. We're going to be talking about mindset, mindfulness, intentionality of your day. And here's what I want you to do. Here's the big takeaway, is I want you to write down what your values are, 1 to 5. 1 being top priority for you. What's your number 1 value, all the way down to 5? What are the things that are really important to you in your life? And then I want you to look at your schedule and see where they fit in. Are you even doing any of those things that you say are important to you in your day? Because what we know from research is that when we're doing the things that are important to us, we feel less stressed. We do. It's just a fact. We feel less stressed when we are doing the things that we love to do. The next thing I want you to do is to write down 3 things that you're really good at. Again, what we know from research is that when we do the things that we're really good at, we feel less stressed. So stop doing the things that you suck at. Leverage. Go ahead and farm that stuff out. Pay somebody to do the stuff that you're not good at, so that you free yourself up for more time to do the things that you love to do the things that you're good at, and you'll feel less stressed in your day. We're in a new decade. It's time to get a handle on the stress. Okay, so I'm going to send that freebie out that gives you a little bit more direction tonight in the newsletter. If you're not signed up for the newsletter, go to the wellnesswithgina.com website. On the homepage at the very bottom on the right, you can sign up for the newsletter, and be sure to grab that freebie from me tonight. If you're not signed up, I don't know why you're not. And also, if you're looking for more information about the Primetime Healthy Aging course, check out the website. Again, under the coaching tab, you'll be able to see more about it there. I'll be sending out some information on that webinar. You guys will get it here on the Facebook page, the link to sign up for that free webinar next Thursday evening. I'll be doing that as kind of a wrap up of all these mini sessions that we've covered, so you can see more information about the Primetime Healthy Aging online 5-week course. Thank you guys again for watching today, for watching the replays of all the other mini lives that we've done. I'll be going live with Audrey, my little buddy, again, probably next week. We'll probably do a live next week. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.